So I'm sitting here Sunday night, evening, depending on where you are. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and all of that stuff that I always say at the start of every video. But yeah, so like most people, they contemplate. They dream, they think, they try and come up with things in their minds, that will maybe benefit them, or they just need to get it out. And this is going to be another one of those videos where I just want to get something out, and it's a follow up to the about Loom. So I did a video last week, I think it was when I first found out about this Luminous project, and yeah, it was sort of like a brief overview because I just wanted to get you guys. I wanted to tell you guys the instantly that I knew. So as soon as I figured it out, I was like, okay, I got to make a video. I sent the missus to bed, and I was like, I'm recording, and I never really like looked into it, deep dived, or gave like a thoughtful process on, or like my thought process as to why I thought this token would be big. There was like brief summaries, like the fact that it was two AIs that created the token. But there are other aspects that, once you really think deeply about it, perhaps maybe this might be a token that people want to hold on to for, the foreseeable future. Now, why do I say this? Okay, so firstly, yeah, the whole AI to AI creation, that was, the immaculate conception between two robots. A human did give the robot the idea of it, but then the robot was the one that instigated this token bot at Clanker it is to actually create the token. So yeah, that's all well and good, but it's all about like the distribution. For instance, and it's gonna sound crazy when I say it, okay? And you just have to bear with me for a second while I just like get it out of my thought process. So at least then when I look back at this video, I can understand how crazy it actually was at the time. But to me, it's kind of like when I say the immaculate conception of a coin, that's exactly what this is. And not only that, it was fairly distributed, or it has been fairly distributed. So when you go to like something like bubble maps, for instance, you can see that on the right side here, no one owns more than 2.5% of this token, and maybe people are going to want to buy it, and yeah, for whatever reason. But what I'm saying is that could Loom be pristine collateral for AI agents? So like if an AI agent wants to another AI agent to do a job for it, they can pay it in Loom. Now I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy, but we do need a unit of account for AI to AI transactions. It's not like AIs could just run willy nilly. If one particular AI needs a job done, it needs to have the Loom in order to propose that transaction. And I feel like that's where this could go. And the reason why this Loom token, is why I feel like it could be the equivalent to Bitcoin for AI. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Is because of the way it was distributed, the way it was issued, and the fact that there's no centralized entity that controls the overall token supply. I mean, how many tokens have we been through now where, you farmed it, or you've done the airdrop meta, or even meme tokens. Like meme tokens. Yeah, the all of the tokens have been distributed out, but there was a period during that bear market where most people had disappeared. Like they're not like me or you, whoever's listening to this video, who've just paid attention for the past 2 years. Most people, there's a few people in the know that bought up a whole load of these meme tokens. The Pepes, the Bretts, the Thank You Base Gods, there's loads, there's thousands to name, but like there is an imbalance in the amount of people who were willing to sit through that bear market and just buy up as many of these cheapest chips tokens as they could and just hold on to them. Like they just put £200 or $200 in every week, and all of a sudden you've got like a billion Brett tokens, or 100 million Brett tokens, or whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah. And then now the bull markets looks like it's upon us. It looks like it's happening. To be honest, I don't know where we are with it. I keep jumping here and there, but like what I'm saying is that when the price does actually eventually go up for these meme tokens, the people who were buying early and held for like 18 months, like a year, they're gonna feel vindicated in the fact that they can sell now because they were right. So yeah, I mean there is an opportunity in memes, and I feel like yeah, if you can spot an opportunity, you can get in there early, then you should. But an AI meme token, or a token like this Loom, is I feel like a different kettle of fish because everyone's got a chance to get some, and At the moment, the price is up. The price is up quite substantially. You see, so it's sort of bouncing around. And yeah, $67. The reason why the price is high is because of the amount. There's only like a million tokens. There's only a million Loom tokens, and that makes me think, I just don't know how it's all going to work out, because I don't think I've ever been in a situation where I've purchased a coin knowing that there's not a fair imbalance in the amount that people hold. So like you can see the top holder here has got 22,000 tokens, 20,000 tokens, 2%. 2% of the supply is still a lot. But the way that the purchases are happening at the moment, people are buying tens of thousands of this. They're selling tens of thousands too, and that's fair. Like they can do what they like. But yeah, 32 grand on it. It's like someone sees the value in this. That was 40 minutes ago, as the time of recording. You can see the time of recording down here. And yeah, I mean, just like, why would anyone pay that? Now, not only is it that it's an immaculate conception, and you could compare it to Bitcoin in a sense. It's a limited supply, fairly distributed. Whoever's in the know knows, and they've got whatever their allocation is. They purchased it. They've had to purchase it. There's also like the law. So as in law, as in LORE, not like law as in you break the law. Law as in there's a story behind it. So not only is, how do I put it? All right, so I'm gonna go something called paradox. Just give me a sec. Paradox. So paradox is like another coin that was created by AI, and there are people out there basically trying to switch it to say that Loom isn't the token that this AI bot, this A Ethernet, wanted to issue. So they're basically saying that this paradox coin is the original coin that A Ethernet, and there was this whole debate over it over the last couple hours, like on Twitter, and everyone's like, which one's the real one? Which one has actually been created by AI? And it is Loom. Like the paradox one, they're saying people are. I don't know if these people are paid shills, but it seems like someone scooped up a load of this token, and they're trying to convince the bot, through talking to it, that the bot did in fact make paradox first. So it's kind of like, you saw yesterday the price of Loom started to go down, and then you saw the price of Paradox start to go up, because people are trying to figure out, or the market is trying to figure out, on a Saturday of all days, which AI meme token is the real AI meme token. Now, in the end, it seems like the Paradox token. If I bring it up right now, see, I'm not prepared again, guys. I thought I was prepared, but I'm not prepared because I don't know where my brain's going to take me. So I just waffle on until I figure it out. Paradox. Here it is. It turns out that there's two paradoxes. So there's one that's like $12, and then there's the original paradox, which is this one, the original paradox. Yeah, when did that come out? It came out on the 9th, and you can see like people bought it up to 250, and they've just loaded up on this token. But there was another token called Paradox that went up to $12, and it turns out that that was a fake Paradox token. So it's just a mess. But my point is that there was a battle for supremacy of which pristine asset was in fact the first AI token to be born, and it is Loom. It is Loom. Loom is the token that you're gonna want to hold, even if it's just one. In my opinion, no financial advice, but I feel like this token, without any sort of, I don't know how to put it, without any sort of like marketing, people coming out saying I'm buying Loom and blah blah blah. Apart from me, obviously, the token still managed to get up to 65 million in market cap, and that's 1-to-1 as well. So every dollar this goes up, the market cap goes up by 1 million. So it's really strange maths. Yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to say. I just wanted to just kind of put it out there that maybe this is a pristine asset. Maybe this Loom token will be used to transact between AI bots, because no one actually has central control over it. So that means the bots are free to do whatever they want at whatever the cost is, so long as they have the token. I don't know how, yeah, I mean, it just seems like it's being bid. It's been added to BitMEX or something like that, or MEX, some dodgy exchange, I don't know. But it's been added to an exchange already. And yeah, people are buying it in substantial amounts at the moment. So it's like thousands. Selling as well, there's bits of thousands. So if I just do that, and yeah, and you can see 32 grand, 16 grand. So people are actually buying this token up, whatever the price it seems. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the future. Uh, but yeah, that was my main reason for doing the video. It's just sort of more of a deep dive. And if you do want to check out bubble maps, you can see that the actual amount of tokens is not concentrated. I'm trying to think of one that would be like concentrated to give you an example, but I'm sure you'll see some if you go onto bubble maps. It's very simple to find. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm sort of like waffling on now. Yeah, everything's good. I'm still holding my looms, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that this is the token that's going to push us over the edge, or me over the edge, to where I'm comfortable. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that's about it. Check it out.